What's up, guys? Welcome to the Kings Arena podcast brought to you by Devon Kings. My name is Mary Collette, and I have got two very special guests, as usual, in the studio with me today. Yay. I've got plus-size model and actor Karen. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm all right. Good to have you.
I mean, you were looking all dashing and
beautiful. Thank you. I've also got actor, host, presenter, the whole shebang, Bolly Lama.
What's good?
How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm having a very chill Friday, so that's my vibe today. So
yeah,
it's like all accents and just chill. But
just
yeah,
like
chill.
You
said, thanks for having us.
You're welcome. It's good to have you on the pod. Today we're going to be talking about a very, very interesting topic, right? It's a topic that, I feel like we all need to talk about, especially if we have partners. Let me start with you, Karen. Do you have a boyfriend, a husband, a partner?
I'm single to stupor.
Single Pringle.
I'm as single as a dog. I mean, I'm trying to get this man to be in a relationship with me, but it's so...
You're trying to get Bolly to be in a relationship.
I've liked him for the longest, but she
Bolly.
don't work.
Huh?
What's going on? What's the story?
I've told her, and I'm not even that hard to toast. It just gets me to abroad.
So you're playing hard to get.
But
exactly. I just want to be loved right,
And Karen is willing to love you right.
Maybe I'm not a spec,
no,
guys have preferences
Nope. I've told her from the jump
that
to toast me. My love language is Canada.
After I take Canada, that's the other Solomon Grandi.
I'm yours.
So just Canada.
Okay,
Karen.
Okay.
What are you going to do about that?
We'll work on that.
You work on that.
Okay. I've always said that I've visited
Bolly.
the stands.
Your standards are like way down there.
I mean, it's so cheap.
I don't see it as a low standard.
Just Canada.
I think it's an affordable standard. I'm an affordable brand.
Canada is not affordable, though. Is it cheap?
No, thank you very much. You guys said that my standard was there. You didn't know that how much it's going to cost her to get me there.
See, if you have to give me a condition like this, come and be going.
Exactly. So yeah, we're both single, I guess.
Single Pringles, yeah. Okay,
I feel like at this point, let's just tell the world, we're just gonna work this out.
Okay.
You're just gonna work on it. So let's imagine that Karen and Bolly decide to hook up.
What is a hookup? Marriage, or dating, or like...
You know what a hookup is.
We don't know. Please spell it out in clear terms.
Okay, let's say you guys decide to get into a relationship. Okay, forget getting into a relationship. In your previous relationships, I'll start with you, Karen. What kind of person were you in your relationship?
Selfless.
Okay.
Loving, homely. The sweetest person, really. I mean, I'm not a lover girl, but I'm a lover girl, so I don't know how you're going to balance that, but...
Okay.
Yeah, the type to buy you gifts, cook before you get ready to go to work. Before you come back, there's something for you to eat, and there's water, and there is intense, So that, I'm just that person, but I will spoil you regardless.
Be life.
Pray for you, pray with you.
All that good stuff.
You and all that good stuff, I'm kind of, I'm a little bit of, helpless romantic, but behind that helpless romantic, there's another gay that don't try me.
Okay.
You get, so it takes a special man to actually unlock that part of me.
Okay.
I haven't dated in 3 years, so scratch that.
And you think you still have all that qualities?
Because of why? Why not if not? Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Even I'm like that with my friends.
With your friends.
Somebody I'm in a relationship. I mean, you get like triple the dose of what I'm giving my friends.
I feel you on that one. I feel like I'm kind of like that as well when it comes to relationships. Yeah,
Girl,
like I'm a lover. Like I love love. I'm a helpless romantic. So I feel you on that one. Bolly. What kind of person are you in a relationship?
I didn't hear play, so I think that love is like acting. I think that now say why I say that. I think that with actors, a scene is better when you receive more from your same partner. Like when you're on scene, it's weaker when the other person isn't giving you as much as you want to give them, or So for me, I think that I can't say that I've been one type of way in all of my love situations. I think that it's varied over time. The people that give me more, and then for those reasons, I give them just as more, even more. So, however, in general, like generality, I'd say I'm the playful one. I'm the funny one. I don't say that I'm helpless. I have my head right screwed on. I might be the selfish one to an extent because it's weird, but like I like to be alone sometimes. So I find that in relationships I've always had to negotiate like being alone on some days. So yeah.
Yeah, don't we all? I feel like I have days when I want to be by myself as well, but nonetheless.
Yeah,
like one thing I always say is, regardless of how much I want all the attention, I cannot handle that attention. So like, don't call me. Oh, I say I'm in the studio with Mary. You're going to see where's Mary. Oh, you're with Bolly. Nah, I mean, I like that love, but don't choke me. Right? I'm gonna get tired and just hate you. Like, bro, come at me going. This is the end of Solomon.
Yeah,
I'm not playing like go. So like, I like the attention, but don't choke me with it, please. There are days that I don't want to talk, and don't say because you're in a relationship with me, you have to tell me what is. Oh, Benny, please move.
So you're the kind of person in a relationship where like communication isn't the biggest. What kind of person are you in terms of communication? Are you the call first, wait for the partner to call you?
In 1 month, bro, that's it. I won't call you.
What? 1 whole month?
So if you tell me that, okay, Karen, I'm doing something, I'm going to call you right back, and you don't call me, don't think I'm going to call you. I won't.
Baldy.
Pardon?
Did you hear that?
No, but I mean, I always like it when, because I'm a very terrible person when it comes to, reaching out to people, texting
and communicating,
and stuff. So when I try to put in effort and you're making it so hard for me, I just recall back into my shell. I'm just that same old Karen that if you don't call me, I don't call you. If we're alive, we're alive.
And you guys are dating and in a relationship.
Bolly, don't think that I'm going to be in a relationship with you and think that I want to call you every 2 hours. Like, bro, no.
No. So what I'm saying is, like, if you decide to take his shell back and he hasn't texted you, but in your mind you still think that you're dating her, I don't think that works.
I don't know.
Why is it going to think that we're dating her? Because where are you going to go to until it is official?
So what's your love language? Let me start with you, Bolly. What's your love language?
I always get this wrong because I feel like it's categorized, and sometimes
I mean, we have 5 now.
No. Yeah, there's
exactly.
quality time,
Yes,
gifts, acts of service,
right?
Words of
affirmation.
Acts of service, or did you mention that?
Yeah, I mentioned acts of service. Let me Google.
Time, words of affirmation.
Yes. What else?
Exactly. Sometimes I say this and they're like, no, that's not. But I would say that from the ones you mentioned, I think act of service and quality time. Act of service is very important to me. I think, like I said, that's like what makes me want to do more as well. Like the more you try for me, the more that I am obliged to do better.
Is Bolly not the sweetest? I don't understand, but I think that we're gonna come back and come and visit me because me and you are gonna want to be in a relationship. You can't say no. It's not if I say no, Bolly.
So you're not the biggest on, like, you're not very big on communication, but what about quality
words of
time?
Information? Like, you need to always
remind me.
Because communication is like number 1 for me. That's the most important.
Communication is number 1 for you.
So that means that.
So you can't go like a day without talking to your partner.
No. So I can. I don't want to talk every time, but I would like to have been told. Or I would also tell the person, "Yo, I'm having a bad day. I'll talk to you at the end of the day. Or I'm having them at work." You get, like, it's important to communicate your feelings, and I think I'm big on that. I'm very big on my words, especially the words I use.
Look at, like, okay, now I agree with me that Bolly is actually a gentleman, because when you say to me, "I'm going to call you back," I feel like a text should come up almost immediately, like, okay, I'm having a bad day, or I'm at work or something. So you don't say nothing, and you expect me to call or text you to say, "How is your life? Like, how are you living your life?" Bolly, we're going to make this work out. That's all. Because, what a gentleman.
So, words of affirmation, you are very big on communication. I tried to Google the remaining 5 love languages. It didn't work. I can't find it.
For me, and quality time, no.
You don't like quality time?
Oh, let's see when we see. Like,
do you know, Karen, for someone who's a lover girl, some of the things you're saying, I'm like...
No, you see, the thing is,
I think it do vary.
yes, it does because no, but not in a bad way.
No.
I'll stay in the house with you for 1 week. The next 1 week, I don't like people in my space for the longest. Do you get? So when there was a conversation that I had with my mom recently, and she was like, "Okay, when you get married, what are you going to do?" And I'm like, "Guy, I'm going to be in America with my husband, but we're going to be miles apart. So if this guy is in Texas, I'm in some other city, just because I cannot deal with someone in my space for too long."
Wow.
I get cranky a lot. Like, I'm short fused. So, like, I don't want to have mood swings because you're in my space.
Yeah.
Like, and it's not just whoever it is I'm dating. It goes with my sisters, my parents. Like, you can't be in my space for too long.
All the time.
I'm irritated. Like, don't do this.
I think
Dolly, you're making faces.
No. I think
also says
I
something.
think I'm like that, but I don't buy that, like, like being miles apart. Like, I feel like you can be in the same house and still have your space. Do you get, like, it's...
You don't think so, Karen?
I do.
Absolutely.
Actually.
Like...
But...
maybe
we would have separate rooms, but...
Yeah, that's why I said, like, I could arguably say that I've been the selfish lover, because sometimes when it's overwhelming for me, I just kind of
space
need
out.
that space. But I always communicate that, like, I'll be like, yo,
I need space.
Like, let's just talk and let's just chill. But I'm not also the kind of person that will just, move to Ibadan and stay. Like,
I mean, not in Nigeria now. I mean, if I
like,
said,
if
but
we're-
we'll probably have separate rooms.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I mean, there's always been like a hammering on like independence when it comes to relationships, not to lose yourself, still be yourself, take yourself out on dates, which brings us to the topic of today, which is like,
if
would
you're
you
reading, act like a lady, think like a man?
you don't believe in like still spoiling yourself and taking yourself out. So which would you prefer? Would you rather take yourself out on a date or spend on your partner?
I'll spend on him.
Okay, so if you had to choose, you would choose spending on your partner.
Yeah.
What about you, Bolly?
It do depend. I feel like there's certain things that I don't like to share with people.
Like what?
For one, movies.
You
It's
like going to
weird.
the movies alone?
It's my thing. It was so weird, and
That is the weirdest thing.
Okay,
Bolly.
yeah,
I
I
don't
know
know.
it does that. So
a lot. Like I've been working a lot these days, so every single free day I get, I just cinema out, and I don't mind sharing the experience with people, but sometimes people don't enjoy the kind of movies that I like.
What kind of movies do you like?
To be honest, like for cinemas, it's not movies I like. I just like to watch movies, so I just try. So, but generally, when I'm watching like movies at home, I like watch like war movies. I really like war movies. I like movies that kind of get into my emotions, and I also watch for like as a filmmaker. So, but sometimes this is why I almost don't take people to cinemas. I had a girl, and then we went to see Avengers, and she was sleeping in a like. Oh. You know that scene where Captain America like gets throws a hammer and like, the whole cinema goes wild. This girl was still sleeping. I said, "Who is this guy?" Like,
if I were you, I would give her a knock, like, but
I was like, "Talomo, for God's sake."
Oh my god!
I would have like.
Yeah,
knocked
so
you,
like there's some
are you
things
serious
that
right now?
like I just like to do by myself, and like it's not a partner thing. It's just I hope that it will change over time. But what I'm used to now, I don't think it will change very quick. So cinemas, I don't mind sharing like food experiences with people. I think
You owe me
Food.
an amala date.
Yeah. I don't.
When is my amala date?
We're working it.
Since last year.
We're working it.
So when money comes into your account, like you've been expecting a certain sum of money, it comes, it finally drops. What's the first thing you think about? Say you're in a relationship. Do you think, I need to get that PS5, or I need to take my babe out on a date? What's the first person that you actually think about in that case?
I think that I think financially at the moment I've set a structure that I don't think is going to change over time.
What?
So whenever I get money, I split into three.
Okay.
So one goes into like savings. That I do not touch.
Okay.
One goes into like a spending that is like almost like a saving, and then one is like my own spending. That's what I use for turn up and rocks.
Oh, shit.
But then out of the spending that is like a saving, I always send like my folks like some money. They don't really need it, but like I just send it. So I think that now if there's a family in like a partner involved, it would be my folks or my babe send, and then whatever we have for rocks.
Karen is ready to walk down. In fact,
just put the ring there.
put the ring on her face.
It's not Canada. It didn't have Canada.
No,
It didn't have
wait
Canada.
now.
on
What's
this.
Canada, my dear?
And yeah, I think that
Don't be
like.
doing such, Bolly. Like, wait, put it back.
Oh, that is actually so
Do
sweet.
you see what she did there? Do you see what she did there?
Yes. There's a
Oh,
wedding
right.
going on in the studio, everybody.
Yes.
And I think like
Karen
the last part would be the go out but that's not always the most, it's so we have to leave. I want to be with somebody who understands like a budgeting
Yeah.
ish. So yeah,
Yeah.
but I definitely think that I'm a social person. I like to go
I'm
out.
sorry, I
I
can't
like
relate
to-
because I didn't watch that. I cannot relate.
But you definitely have like a budget for
the rocks.
family, rocks, babe,
Yeah,
girlfriend, savings. What about you, Karen? I know that like when it comes to like taking your partner out, it's almost like it's the guy that is supposed to do the taking out.
You see that part where I said that I would. So if I have money now, I'll take somebody's child out. I mean, it's going to happen, but that's not the first thing on my mind.
It's not the first thing.
What's the first?
What's the first thing?
The first is sort out like bills,
Okay.
get stuff for the house.
And after that?
After that, male paliafa. I don't roll down or something.
And after that?
After that, I feel like that's actually going to be the last thing that I'm going to think about. Like, oh,
Taking your partner out.
babe, what's up? What are you doing today? Okay, let's do dinner on me.
And that's the last thing.
That's the end of Solomon Grundy.
That's the last thing on your agenda.
The thing about, I think women vary sharp, but like,
You're not going to buy me this thing. Okay, but it's just like saying that I want this cup every day because I'm in a relationship with you. I'm sure you can provide this cup. Do you get? For me, it is, if you give me this thing every day, you'll lose value.
Mm-hmm.
So give it to me once in a while. So I'm not the type to say that, okay, every week I get a paycheck, I'm going to take Bolly out. Nah. I'm saying that it can be once in 6 months. I'm just saying, piano, pack your bags. We're going to Mexico.
6 months.
Once in 6 months, are you not working? Will I be saying every week, let's be going to La Campagne? What's doing you? So I think that this relationship
But one thing I love to do in relationships is go out to eat. I love going out to the restaurant, just eating. Karen.
I'm on that with you. I always say that, like, when I get richer and like have more disposable income, I'm gonna spend a lot of my money on food and travel.
Yeah, food and travel.
Travel is
Because I'm
fine.
not
Maybe because I'm not a food
I'm
person,
not a
I can't
material
relate.
person. Like, and I hope that I have a partner who. I mean, it's fine if
You
I do.
hope that you have a partner
That is
When
on the
you-
same page because
that is where is the partner that is?
But here's the thing, though.
I think that this is why we propose to each other. I'm not doing it. I'm doing back.
Here's the thing. I feel like in relationships, well, for me personally, I've been in a relationship for like a year and 3 months.
Okay. Please,
You
when I
know.
send wedding invitations, because
And-
we're going together.
Throughout that relationship, I don't think that I've gone out by myself before.
ever.
Like ever, no.
What,
I've actually never.
Is that a good thing?
I don't know, and that's why I want to actually talk about it, because I feel like in a relationship, you should be able to like comfortably say, oh, okay, you know what, I just want to take myself out on a date to eat, without your significant other or your partner, and I just have never tried it. Is that a bad thing?
It's
Yeah.
not.
50-50.
I mean, I
50-50.
don't know the adjective or to use, but I think that you definitely should try it. It's important. Like,
Don't you find it boring going
By
out to eat
yourself.
by yourself?
There are times that you're in this. Sorry, Bolly. Sorry. There are times that you're in this funny mental headspace and you don't need to talk to nobody. So you just want to eat good food and just
Alone.
stay on the phone or just go through Twitter, Instagram, and just probably read a book while you're waiting for dinner
The food to come
Do you understand? So it's not every time that you want to be
with your partner.
but I don't know how you have survived it, Sha. I've never been there.
I mean, it's just been a year.
no, so like, say,
But at this point in
okay.
time, if you have to tell him that, babe, I think that, okay, I want to do dinner alone without you being here, you'll feel some type of way because we started like this.
I don't really know if you'll feel some type of way. It might be like, really, you want to do that? Okay, cool. But I don't think it's something that has even come to my head.
I was gonna say like you guys must really, because wait, like, so say here now, lunch comes, you're not gonna eat.
Of course I'll eat, Bolly. Come on.
No, because
Of course I'll
I mean,
eat.
my sister did that. My sister
do.
did that, and she said,
She
"Oh,
wasn't-
Deji's not in the house. I'm going to wait for him to come back." I said,
what?
No, not that kind.
That's my sister for you. Like, she legit said, Deji's
I
not
mean
in the house, I'm not
dates.
eating.
I mean dates.
yeah.
I've never actually like taken myself out on a date alone by myself. Like when you're in a relationship, you become so used to being with that other person when you go out on dates. Karen is rolling her eyes.
It's been 3 years, God. I need to experience this love that you people are talking. This love one that they talk about.
Well, not this yam. I know.
Well, I need to find this love. Not in a bad way. I need to find this love this year.
Okay.
By 2025, I should be ready to get married.
Okay.
Man.
I think that you started the episode with just making sure you don't lose yourself while you're dating. And I think that's part of not losing yourself, because a lot of times, some people are so invested in their relationship, which is good, but they put like everything on the person. It's like family, best friend, which is kind of good, but sometimes like you have to allow yourself
Experience stuff by yourself.
Like find like what's the word? An exit somewhere that's not your partner. Like you're putting too much in them, and like sometimes you're not letting them breathe. So in finding that alone time allows them to also find things about them that is not you, and like I think it just helps because
I saw a quote somewhere about how someone said the reason why she's always like, ending up with no one is because when she's in a relationship, she puts everything into the person.
Exactly.
Like she focuses her 100%. And when the relationship doesn't work out, she's alone.
Yeah,
there's nobody else she's talking to,
yeah.
all that good stuff.
Saying this the other day, there's somebody who's experienced that, like someone I know, and like when they got married, like she just yanked all of her friends away, and now they're not together anymore. And it's weird because she's like, she comes out and she just can't have a good time anymore, like
because she doesn't know how
doesn't
to
know how to anymore. Like that's the only person she's known how to have a good time.
One thing I'll never do is cut off people that I know that we're all actually very cool. So imagine me being in a relationship now and Bolly is my guy, my friend. I'm not going to cut you off.
Yeah.
The only thing that would reduce is the way we turn up, go to the beach together, party together. That's the only thing that is going to reduce. But if you think that I'm going to cut Bolly off because I'm married to you, you're going to recheck yourself, sir, because I'm not a monk. Can never be me.
I agree. I mean, cutting friends off because you're in a relationship or because you're married.
Like, there's going to be a lot of what ifs. Like, what if we get separated in 3 months? Am I going to just start looking for friends from the onset and, we're going to start...
I know what they used to do. There's when they would come on Twitter and say, hello, I'm back on the street.
Not today.
All those little captions.
I know. I know.
We don't go, we don't come. So.
I mean, speaking of going out, like I said, I love going to restaurants to eat and all that good stuff. But there's always one very common thing with eating with your partner at restaurants. It's always the indecisiveness of, what to get, in terms of like food. Say I go to the restaurant now and I want pasta. My partner doesn't know what he wants, and then my food comes and he's picking out my food. I think that constantly happens with like girls as well. Like your guy's food comes.
I cannot relate. Don't look at why do you look at
and
me
you're
like
picking
that?
at his food. Does that happen to you, or what does that happen to you? Or do you have like a go-to meal that you always order when you go to the restaurant?
Okay, let Bolly go first.
As individuals or as partners?
Individuals, partners, whatever.
I mean, I haven't dated in a while, so I don't...
When was the last time you dated?
If you lie.
Like properly 5 years ago.
Bolly, stop playing.
5 years ago.
Girlfriend, boyfriend, yeah.
Oh wow.
Okay.
But that was not hard to pick because we just used to pick two different things and we'll share. Like I'd get like rice.
Like your outfit?
And no, like food. Like when we go to restaurants, we used to do movies and food every Tuesdays, and then we would try like different food on the menu. So it was easy. Like we had a idea of what we wanted before. So and we always try 2 different like menus and we share it. So it wasn't that hard. That's the thing about, like I always say, I'm big on
so that whole thing of picking from my food or picking from your food never happened with you?
Because we always share the food anyway.
Like
we don't just take one plate for one person. So like if she orders pasta and I order rice, we'll
You
get
split
a
it.
third plate or like 2 different plates, and it's like a little cheeky buffet.
That's a very nice idea.
Yeah.
You know, how come I never thought
This
of
one
that?
is please. Okay, so don't worry. I'm still married to him. So for me, I know what I want. So if I say to you like last time, like, babe, let's go out. I want to have breakfast at wherever it is, and we got fries or something. I know what I want, because deep down in my head, okay, what is this thing that I've been craving for? I don't have that time, because I love to cook. I don't have to have that time to cook. What am I going to do? Okay, this is what I want to eat. Do you have an idea of, okay, let's do the same thing, or okay, this is what I want. Don't worry. Day your day, make I day my day.
So you're not the indecisive person, because
No,
I am.
Don't worry, I know what I want.
I'm the kind of person to always order pasta when we go out. But when your lasagna or whatever it is you order comes, I want to try what you've ordered.
I used to do those. I used to be a lot of pasta guy, but like I realized that I was ordering pasta a lot because it was like the fine.
safe thing.
No, it was the fine balance between class and affordability.
Do you know the crazy thing
It's
is?
like it's nice, but it's like 6K, like
Do you
6, 7K.
get-
The thing is, I'd rather go on a proper amala date than go to fancy restaurants. Because I'm big on amala.
I feel you on that one. I love home cooked
I know-
meals, so I feel
Yeah,
you.
no,
Let's
like
do
I'm
amala. Do you understand? Like, let's go to Yadija, but like, let's just like have that proper amala with a whole lot of stuff in it, meat, more fish, and that's the end of Solomon Grundy. Like, I'm a big fan of amala. So yes, I'd rather do a proper amala date. But let's go on a proper amala date.
But did you like amala? Canadian boy.
You say what?
I love amala. But like she said about like trying stuff every time, kind of. So with amala, it's like I used to do a lot before, but now I kind of choose because I went from always trying pasta to like being able to afford things I actually wanted to eat.
Yeah.
So now I try to actually try, because before I see like some menu and you see steak 32 and you're like, hey.
Mine wasn't even the price. I think my thing is, in Nigeria, the best way to enjoy Nigerian restaurants is to order Nigerian food, because Nigerians know how to make Nigerian food. So if you order rice, pasta, those things, they always get right. But when you start ordering,
I mean,
jumping chicken.
do you get?
No, I think it depends on what you
It's like you are setting yourself up to be disappointed.
what is
No, so
Yes.
I think like that's why it's important to actually try places here, and especially in Nigeria as well, because you're so used to going to Nigerian restaurants. There are restaurants here. They're like not like they're in Nigeria, but they're like Mexican, like La Taverna, can go the Lebanese restaurants. Like,
I mean, is there somewhere
so-
that you don't know in this place?
No, this was an
This is one of
active-
the benefits of dating Bolly. I'm not going to leave this place without.
Bolly, you got a wife at this point.
my stance didn't change.
Just agree that you have a wife going
Okay,
home
the
with
stance
you.
is taking you to Canada,
Damn.
and that is the end of Solomon Grundy.
Yeah.
I got you, baby boy.
She got you.
All right, cool.
No, I mean, alright, cool. Like, you just went like this. I mean, pull my chick or something. Like,
No, it's not. This is not.
love
This
this.
is not the kind of love that you do walk when I see it. My left and right, I see snow.
Oh, welcome to Canada. You say welcome to
so
Canada.
where in Canada do you want to stay? Toronto?
Anywhere,
Ontario?
even if it's Saskam, God, I didn't care. I didn't anywhere. You should
Oh,
see
no,
red, voice red.
Bolly, no, don't be doing like this. It ain't fresh like that. It ain't fresh. Stop it.
All right, guys. So 3 years not been in a relationship, 5 years not been in a relationship,
wow.
But I've dated in
like those 5 years. And do you think anything's gonna happen anytime soon in terms of getting a partner? I mean, you're a lover girl. You're very big on communication, which are like very big.
I feel like if we try this, we would actually come back and okay, let's see how do we make this.
Yeah, if you
work out?
guys give it a try and it works out,
Me and this
come back
one-
here and let us know how it
He
goes.
will not agree to it.
Well,
He
you know.
knows that he's not going to agree to it. So I'm not
I'm in a phase of my life.
I just want to make money.
where- Exactly. Well, I'm not money, but I'm in a transitional phase. So like, I'm not thinking
About
partners,
relationships.
at the
By
moment.
the
I
time that
was
you want to
I
start
was
thinking
last
about
year.
it.
Weirdly, I really wanted.
Last year, were you?
Yeah, like no. Yeah, so right before the COVID, it's weird. I didn't want a relationship. I wanted to co-parent. It's weird, sorry. Yeah, but
Okay.
I wanted a child. I wanted a child last year, right before COVID.
I thought that was a woman thing.
Nah, I wanted a child, but I wasn't ready for a wife either. I shopped it around my family. Everybody thought I was joking, but if COVID didn't take our source of living, I would have just. I would
You would have been co-parenting with someone.
I think I would have had the child. But right now, I don't want to co-parent. I don't want.
But you say something like that, and they agree. But I tell my father that everybody cannot get married. I probably need a sperm donor, and my father thinks I'm mad.
Oh no, my mom didn't agree. Nobody agreed. What?
Oh, nobody agreed in your family.
No, I shocked it. They just thought I was
just being with somebody. Like, can we just co-parents and just be friends? Like, no drama. I sleep with whoever I want to sleep with. You do whatever it is you want to do, as long as you always come through for your child. Or there are days in the month where I can come and drop the child at yours. It's simple. Life is not hard.
I think that but you find that, especially now, that
it is hard for you to find somebody that wants to do that with you.
It's hard because it's a hard sell.
I want to get married. I want to be in a relationship. I want to do this. I want to love you. Okay, what do you want to love? Just give me this thing and let me move on with my life. Wow. That's all.
I mean, I really hope everybody eventually gets what they really want in life.
So I'm going to send you my wedding invite to Bali.
I hope we all get
2020 what year are we going to get married?
Bali, Karen is coming on strong and you're not backing down. What the hell? Why aren't you?
Men with disgrace.
What is backing down?
You're just not even. It's just this Canada or nothing.
Exactly.
What is so special about this Canada?
For somebody that grew up in the UK, I don't understand why is Canada so important to this man. I don't get it.
I need code. Nigeria is on.
So what? I'll buy you like 5 aces in one room. Shit me, man. Let me look like those Lagos sugar mommy.
Shit me, Bolly.
What, mommy?
Shit on my phone,
mommy. Canada already has so much.
I really hope we all get what we want out of life. Be it a co-parent, be it a sperm donor. I hope,
Don't say this outside, they will flog you. I'm not around.
I hope we all get what we want out of life. And on that note, that's the perfect way to end. Bring the podcast to an end. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. And don't forget, when you're going out to shop this weekend or wherever it is, whatever time it is where you are, add a Devon Kings product to your shopping cart, okay? And on that note, it's bye from me. I'll see you next time.
Powered by Devon Kings. Produced by Blow 48 in Van.